It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Green Duck Beer, and this is a can of their Celebration Unite, or Unite Celebration, whichever way you want to kind of read that. It's a 440ml can of pale ale, 5.2% ABV, and it's to celebrate International Women's Collaboration Brew Day. It's by Black Country Wenches WI and Green Duck Brewing Company. 440ml can, I think, is a fantastic cause. Without further ado, let's get this can out into a glass and see what we get. Can anybody explain, I don't like to Google anything before my review, because I like to discuss it with you guys. But can anybody discuss or comment in the comments box, what is the defining term for a wench? I don't want to sound awkward, but we all have our preconceptions of what the word means. Is it a woman, a kind of labourer type thing? Is it something to do with prostitution? I don't know. Not that, maybe I should have looked. Maybe I'm going to cause a whole load of world of pain for myself, even talking about this very subject, but I just simply don't know. I'd like to know in the comments box, what is the defining, what does the encyclopedia, the dictionary term for that word? I don't want to say it too many times, just in case I get into trouble with YouTube. You don't know these days, do you? You've got to be so careful. I don't know. Let's not go down that road, shall we? I've never gone down that road. I will never go down that road. I'm here to review beer and food and have fun, and that's it. I'm not going down that maze of loveliness. Right, we got a 3-finger white head, good levels of slow moving carbonation. It's hazy, straw coloured, light amber. Looks very good. I'm a big fan of Green Duck Beer. I think they produce some terrific beers. I've had some, well, I've been reviewing their beer all week. It's now Friday morning at 9:20 a.m. I've been reviewing their beer from Monday, so I've been doing a beer a day from Green Duck, and honestly, every single beer has been tremendous. The only beer I got left to do is Life Rolls On, and I think from this distance, I think that's their kind of IPA style beer. I'm really looking forward to that one. That'll probably be done on Monday. I'll have the weekend off, and then back on Monday reviewing the beers. So that'll be released sometime in the near future. But back to this. Yeah, I'm a big fan of their beers. Lemon, tangerine, grapefruits, beautiful. A little bit of sweetness coming through. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Stone the Crows. Really nice body. Very drinkable, very refreshing. Leans a little bit towards being sweet to begin with. Then there's a nice bitterness on the back end. The middle of the beer is massively tropical. Passion fruit, mango, grapefruit, orange peel, fleshy blood orange. There's a little bit of kind of wafer malt to begin with. It's tremendous. A tremendous beer. A tremendous beer. The reason why you haven't seen Green Duck, or I haven't seen Green Duck till 2022, is that they've only just recently started to concentrate on packaged products like, your cans and your bottles. They were predominantly, just through speaking to these lovely people at Brew London, they were predominantly a cask-led brewery, cask and keg-led brewery. They would concentrate on pubs and bars and restaurants and in of course a local area. So if you were from a local area, you would see these wonderful kind of small breweries around in your areas. But it's only now that Green Duck have decided to put their beer into cans and bottles, and I'm really pleased for that. I'm really pleased for that, because it means that I can visit their website. I know I like their beer. I'm living in South Wales. I haven't got to kind of travel, to that region to try their beer. But it doesn't mean I want to go on their website and I want to order some of their beers and drink them in my garden when the sun comes out. Wonderful. This brewery has been one of my finds, if not my biggest find of 2022. Green Duck beer. They've been fantastic. Oh, they are fantastic. It's got a lovely body to it. A little bit of carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's just a really nice body beer. I like the level of sweetness that's coming through. I like the level of bitterness on the back end to help balance that sweetness off. I could drink pint after pint of this. I really could. Have a look at the beer as I kind of rock it back and forth now. Have a look at that head. Nice lacing on the glass. Fantastic look. I would say a lot of their beers have been, I've had a lager, kind of a New Zealand style lager. Lots of kind of hoppy session beers, pale ales, heading towards IPA territory now. But they've all been really solid. They've all been kind of, you could buy a pack, you could buy a selection from their website. Start off with their lager and then just move through. I like to drink in the afternoon. A lot of you guys know that. I like to have a beer in the afternoon, and definitely a nice sunny Sunday afternoon. Crack the lagers out and then move your way onto the session IPAs and pale ales IPAs. But they got a beer for everybody. And they got a beer to session as well for everybody. If you want to have a little session on their beers, they got you covered. It's almost a moment of sadness, to be honest, because I've only got one beer left to review from them. I've really enjoyed, even after reviewing over 8,000 beers on the channel, I think it's something like 8,100 beers. It's been a really enjoyable week, grabbing one of their beers every day and reviewing it. It's been really solid. Well, more than solid, it's been blooming superb. It really has. Right, maybe if I read the back of the can, I might give myself a little bit more information, won't I? Brewed in partnership with the Black Country Wenches WI, our International Women's Brew Day. A hazy pale with Chinook taking the lead, bringing flavours of citrus and sweet fruits. Nelson Sauvin and Blanc underpin this with white grape and gooseberry notes. If I've offended anybody with my lack of knowledge about this whole subject, then I do apologise. I am still a little bit naive in life. Please be nice in the comments box. But I hope you liked the video. 5.2% ABV, on its way to being an IPA. I'd say kind of like a pale ale style beer. Looks good, smells good, tastes good. I like it enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.